ready to run the piss out for that. We're running the fucking doing. I got you. We're going to fucking game.
You played to win the game. What are we talking about? The numbers are the same with both guys in the game. Preseason game, regular season game. Nothing different. You don't see Mariota throwing for 300 yards. You see a balanced team, and like K-Style said, it's just ugly football. Get used to it. You're not going to see elite quarterback play in this offense most of the time.
Yeah, and like Bridget here said, she said these folks be confused and they complain about pad and stat, but now they want a 300-yard passing game. Which one is it? I want them to win.
They do not know.
See, yeah, that's what I was about to get into, because like I said, we're so used to seeing these high octane offenses and all this stuff. What kind of, didn't they run the zone running scheme quite a bit with Michael Vick? They did. Hold on. What were they known for?
Running the ball.
Running the damn ball. No, y'all see, you see where I'm about to go with this, right?
Yes.
You see, y'all see where I'm going with this? You are essentially getting back to what some of you been wanting, and that's a flash to the past in the Michael Vick era, which is this team is a predominantly running football team.
Yeah. Hey, I got something to back that up, and I believe when Vick was, he had his fair time in Atlanta, his margin between the touchdowns and the interceptions wasn't like too far apart. It almost looks similar to what Mariota's doing. I believe Mariota's like what? He's 3 interceptions, 3 touchdowns so far.
Yeah, I think it's like 3 and 4. It's some pedestrian, like some like in the median like that.
And if y'all go look at Vic's stats, all his stats, the 5 or 6 years he's been in Atlanta, his touchdown margin and his interception margins are really close.
Right.
You'll see his numbers jump from the passing, the rushing yards majority. Passing was okay, but it wasn't like no 4,000 yards and nothing like that. It's your regular 2,000,
Right. Yeah, and like Noah here said, it goes back to what you said about looking very familiar in Greg Knapp's system. If you paid attention to the offensive line, they're running zone read plays for these running backs out of the pistol formation. And another reason why I'm saying this too is this is where we're going to get into the conversation about Tyler Algier and Caleb Huntley, the way they were running the ball. Because if you notice, when they ran the ball, there was no dancing in the backfield. There was no jump cutting. It was one cut and go. Sounds very familiar, don't it?
Yep.